Nothing. Nada. Zilch. It's been like this for a few weeks now, and it's getting a little tedious. I'm a freelance crime writer, and a good one, even if I do say it myself. I work hard, and over the past 10 years, I've built a reputation for getting to the heart of a story. In-depth interviews with relatives of victims, with detectives, and on occasion with the killers and rapists and fraudsters themselves carried out in prison visiting rooms have become my speciality. But it's been ages now since I've had a good inside story, one the tabloids and magazines are keen to get their hands on, and I'm getting a little twitchy. I'm okay for money, it's not that, but I like to keep busy, and there's been far too much sitting around recently. I sigh again and tap the screen of my phone to wake it up. No messages, and it's nearly 2. I might as well call it a day, head home and get glammed up for this evening. All right, Mary? Gifts from your secret admirers? I jump and turn to see Edward Cooper standing behind my chair, just a little too close, as always. He's carrying a mug, obviously on his way back from the kitchen downstairs, and he's wearing a Christmas jumper. It's red and a tad too small for his tall, bony frame, with a drunken-looking reindeer on the front under the slogan, "On the Peast." There's a faint odor about him today, stale and sweaty, and I swivel round in my chair and edge it away from him slightly as I reply, "Hi, Edward. Gifts, yes. Not sure about the admirers, though." I smile, trying to sound friendly. I'm never quite sure how I feel about Edward. He's relatively new to the hub, the shared workspace where I've rented a desk for the past 2 years. We're all creatives here. Edward is another writer who joined in October, but he's in marketing, writing public relations copy for sports brands. There are a few other freelance PRs too, including another newish arrival called Sadish, who I haven't really got to know yet, but who seems okay. Then there's a little group of web designers, nerdy but actually pretty good fun on a night out. And then there's Eleanor, of course. Eleanor is fabulous, a tiny Welsh ball of energy who runs a thriving makeup artist agency from her desk by the end window. Her girls, and they are mostly girls, pop in and out now and again to pick up samples or just for a gossip, all glossy lips and swishy hair and practical black sweatsuits. I love Eleanor. She makes me laugh, and laughs are often hard to come by in my job. Others come and go too, and that makes it interesting. I could work from home, I suppose. Sometimes it does seem like a bit of an extravagance to pay nearly £300 a month for a chair and a desk here, when I have a perfectly adequate home office in my box room. But most of the time, I think the hub is worth it. I work better in a formal workplace environment, and I like being around other people in this big, bright space. We have 2 floors of a 5-story building in the heart of Cheltenham. As well as the main office and a small modern kitchen, there's a meeting room, a couple of breakout zones with squashy sofas, and even access to a roof terrace where I sometimes take my laptop on balmy summer days. Unfortunately, there's now also Edward Cooper. Oh, he's fine really, I suppose. He just has this habit of looming over people, and I edge a little further away, reach for my handbag, and start putting the presents into it. There is a bottle of Prosecco, my gift from the hub's annual Secret Santa, a few boxes of chocolates sent from editors I've written pieces for during the year, and a book-shaped object, probably a desk diary, in a cardboard wrapper. I haven't opened that yet, so I'm not sure who it's from, but I can do that later, I think, as I shove it in my bag, suddenly keen to escape. "Exciting plans for Christmas?" asks Edward. I think it's partly his voice that's a bit off-putting. It has a whiny, nasal quality. I don't like his eyes either. They're small, too close together, and so dark they're almost black. Even as I think that, though, I instantly feel mean. He can't help what he looks like or what he sounds like, can he? I force myself to smile again. "Just spending it with friends," I say. "We're going out for dinner tonight and then having a quiet couple of days at my place. It'll be fine." He nods slowly, his eyes flitting from my face to the handbag resting on my knee and back again.